So did the Mariners make an offer to Shohei Ohtani? So it turns out that it looks like there was some kind of article from a Japanese Yahoo writer by the name of Soichi Hayashi Sr. He posted on the Yahoo Japan saying that the Mariners did offer a 1-year, $65 million contract. Now, before we get into this, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as I am closing in on 1,200 subscribers. Now, let's get into the video. So it said it was a 1-year deal, $65 million for the designated hitter services for 2024, because a reason why the Mariners might be doing this, and maybe a reason why all this is just still ongoing about Shohei Ohtani, is maybe there is some kind of hesitation on to take on the guy to put on a 10-year commitment, because some say that he may be worth 10 years at around $600 million, but maybe teams are being hesitant because maybe that pitching arm of his could be a detractor on why he may not be worth as much as maybe most has anticipated. And it's a pretty interesting idea that the Mariners, if this is true, because we don't know if this is true for sure, that the Mariners made this 1-year offer to get Shohei Ohtani, and maybe the intention is to see if maybe the Mariners could just get him for that 1 year as a designated hitter, and then that would allow Shohei Ohtani to test the market and see if he could get a much even bigger contract, because if his arm is back and ready to go, his value may just increase, so he could be a pitcher and a hitter at the same time. Now, other details about this offer, that Edgar Martinez seemed to have been involved, as he was a designated hitter as for himself, that he did make a pitch to Shohei Ohtani via a video FaceTime chat, and he was, and here's what the article says, it was actually to discuss the city's appreciation for the often criticized position, as we have seen that the DH position for Edgar, ever since Edgar Martinez retired, has been pretty subpar. The only ones you might be able to remember is, like, you may remember just Jose Vidro. That was like the only notable DH I can think of. And then you had Mike Ford last year, and it's been a pretty high turnover position. And Jerry DiPoto, he has been trying to rotate those positions because he wants to at least not limit that position to just DH. So those players, if they have a DH role, at least that player can do other things. But when it's Shohei Ohtani, you give him the money so he could contribute for this Mariners offense, because they do have a lot of holes. But let's go back into this article writer, shall we? So I looked at his website, and taking a look at the website on itself, he has written 1,642 articles, I guess, since joining. But it turns out that that article cannot be accessed anymore, that it was actually deleted. It was around the same time the Juan Soto trade happened, I guess, to divert attention away, to just have it be given to Juan Soto, as he was just traded from the Yankees. But is this article true? Honestly, I don't know. I just can't see it happening. But the thing I will say this, and I will give it credit to, is that if the Mariners are serious on Ohtani, at least they're not necessarily making it public, because the last time they did make it public, which was back in the offseason for 2018, they lost out. So maybe that too much publicity made it into a thing. So Jerry DiPoto is trying not to make the same mistakes that was made before. But the other reason why I think this article could be a bit off is because Adam Jude of Seattle Times, who I don't really trust at all, because he was the one that blew up the whole Hector Neris situation into wide proportions. It was the Hector Neris and Julio Rodriguez incident between the Mariners and the Astros towards the end of the regular season. He said that the Mariners maybe only have $20 million to spend after shedding nearly around $40 million of payroll when they got rid of Eugenio Suarez, Marco Gonzalez, and Evan White, and getting rid of Teoscar Hernandez by not extending that qualifying offer. So that's why, if Adam Jude is correct, that's why I think this Shohei Ohtani article might be a bit off. But reasons why this may not be too crazy is because we have seen it where Cody Bellinger, when he was in the free agent market, he only signed a 1 year with another option with the Chicago Cubs, because that injury seemed to have hampered his performance. But now that he has been healthy as of this season, he now may get a bigger contract, especially when your agent is Scott Boras. Anything is possible. But overall about this story, I'm not sure if it could be 100% legitimate. I mean, maybe from Japan it could be, but the fact that he deleted it, maybe it could be true because he didn't want to make it into a big thing. Maybe Jerry DePoto was like, "Hey, take that article down. We don't want to get any kind of attention going," because I don't think it would make sense to have it connected to the Juan Soto trade. But I guess we'll have to see, because Shohei Ohtani said that he may make a decision real soon. He said by as of today, December 8th, or maybe by the end of this week. So I guess we'll have to see how everything goes, but hopefully the Mariners will get Shohei Ohtani. Now, will it happen? Probably not, but it's always good to hope, right? Well, that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And thanks for watching, and go Mariners.